Okay, y'all, I'm here with Margo, and I'm going to show you her fantastic house and all of her collections.
Okay, go ahead.
Margo, you want to look at your house? You want to show everybody your house?
Yes, let's show everybody my house. Let's show everybody some of my house. Yeah, which one do you like, Tammy? Point at something and ask me to explain it to you.
Oh, this is a test from the Nevada broadcast station.
Or I may not be able to tell you everything about it, but I could probably tell you where each one of these pieces came from anyway, that's for sure.
I'm looking. Look at this Medusa.
I love my Medusas. Love, 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 love my Medusas. And this one I actually had to replace because the original one got knocked off the wall one time and it broke. And I was like, I have to have her. I got back online to the place that I got it from. If you like this kind of stuff, the place, and I'll promote them for you. They're not paying me a dime to say it. They call it like Toscano Galleries, I think, Toscano. If you look up like ToscanoGalleries.com, and they have a mail order company and a catalog, and that's where I got both of my Medusas through them, and my Raven.
Mr. Raven.
And my heart. That came from them too.
Oh, that heart.
That came from Toscano Galleries. My Anubis, I love him. You know, the Anubis is the guardian of the underworld. When they discovered King Tut's tomb, there was an Anubis, on the tomb. So I love the Anubis. I found that one at Ross.
Oh.
I know. Ross. I was
Yeah.
like, and then this North Wind, I call him my North Wind. Years ago, even before I started thrifting, every once in a while I would go hang out with a girlfriend who liked to go to the thrift stores and stuff, but she was always looking for clothes. And I was with her one day in Reno at a WARC thrift store. We're probably talking 20 years ago. And he was in the case. And he was a little bit, I did pay up for him a little bit, but I had to have him, so I snatched
North
him.
Wind, I like that. How do you know it's not the South Wind?
I don't know, but I don't know. For some reason, it just screams North Wind to me, so I love him. And then my Carrie Dwin, who is she was a Celtic, a witch, basically, of harmony and such. And so she brews lots of things in her little pot there, and so I love her. And then some of these other pieces, I found this one in a thrift store, and I don't even know what the explanation on it is. But I thought he fit in with the whole group really, really well.
He fit in with Margo's crowd over here.
Don't you think so? And then these pieces, Flora, and then the Celtic Cross and the Four Seasons, I bought at a kind of an outdoor shopping area in Massachusetts. Where the hell was I? Somewhere around Boston, I think, because we were at Independence Hall. It was in the Independence Hall area, I think. And then this is a vintage or an antique, maybe even match holder. And I loved it because you got the bunnies upside down. I think they're bunnies, aren't they?
One, maybe a bunny.
Or a deer or something.
And one's a bird.
As long as I've looked at it myself.
Or is it a donkey and a bird?
Oh, this is like a duck, and this one's a rabbit. That's why I knew there was something. So this is a goose or a duck and a rabbit, and it's cast iron, so I love that. And then my green man. And this one, I found him at some thrift store or something, too.
You want what? Hot cocoa? Hot cocoa.
Is this one of those Santa?
It's a Westmoreland.
Oh, I like that.
Carnival glass with the peacock color carnival glass. I've shown him a couple of times. I was going to sell him, but I paid up on him a little bit, and nobody wanted to, make that worth it for me. So, and then that, of course, is a Fenton. Brad and I got really lucky when we found this one, but we sacrificed another one for it. I went ahead and sold one of my other Fenton custard glass ones, and kept this one. And the bunnies came from France. I brought those back from a little town that we were just in for an afternoon. I found them in a shop, and I thought they just looked really good sitting with that fairy lamp like this. And this is all real booze in those decanters.
Oh, really?
This
she's slow on drinking it.
This one is the Scatterbrain, And these two always confuse me. I think the darker one is the rum and this one is the scotch. And look at these. Don't you think this is cool? Let me show you these. Karen can tell me what she thinks of these.
Lucite candles?
These are lucite.
I just realized that. I thought they were plastic.
No, these are red, clear. There's no flecks or anything. Lucite candles.
Those were a popular thing there for a little while.
And I don't remember where we found those, but before that, look at these. Brad walked past these at our honey hole.
Oh, you know what? I thought they were wood.
No, look
it's
at
dark
black
in here.
Amethyst.
Yes, I see
You
that
put it
now.
up to the light. Now they're like a dark black amethyst.
I thought that was wood sitting in this dark area.
I don't know if they
or
have
black.
Yeah,
See
see. Now I've seen that mark before. What is that? Anybody
yeah,
know?
that's David. He would know. Look at the guys sitting around the table, just hanging out.
Watching Tam Tam
Hanging
videos.
out. Our last night.
Yeah, this is our last night together.
Last night we had dinner in Carson City at the Gold Dust West. We had some turkey. Brad and I and Tammy had turkey.
3 of us took money
Dave
from
had
the
a burger.
casino. 1 of us didn't.
What?
Mentioned we didn't take money from the casino.
What? Excuse me?
You didn't-
Oh, rub it in. Tammy won a little bit.
Oh, I won maybe $10 or less, just under. Well,
Okay.
look at that. We picked these up on this side of the side of the lake.
Up there at Tahoe.
And look, she's
I
making.
put new water in there, but I better put some water in there. I
That's
think
gonna smell good.
This one might be too big. to
Yeah,
try to put
13
in
and
with
change.
this. Let's see.
Money. Casino money.
Well, that works.
13, huh? It's more than
How's
that.
that?
Take it to the brothel.
That looks good.
Oh, okay.
I could have shut this up. You don't need to see the bedroom. Brad and I's love shack.
Oh wait, what? What?
Except you might want to see what I do hang on the door. Let's see, where is it? High school.
Is there a smoking robe? Is it a smoking robe?
This is
smoking
for when he
jacket?
gets out of line. Here, come here.
And then, what?
Get you.
She is such a bad influence. She's beating me with some rope, y'all. Brad? Okay, that's one way of starting this.
Okay. Here's my home. I have a cuckoo clock that's not working at the moment, but when it does work, it's very cute and has the little Swiss dancers that, go around up there on the top. I've got to get somebody who knows clocks to come in and look at it for me.
That's a cool clock.
And let's see. And then, of course, fairy lamps. And I have my Wicked Witch that I got from Miss Martha.
I love that witch.
I love that too. I love her a lot. The spider my daughter gave me, that is a real spider, a real taxidermied spider. I don't know what type of tarantula it is, but I love him. And you know what, that piece up here of the cabin in the woods, I think that's one of those paintings on board. And it seems like that was a thrift find shortly after I moved into this house, probably, that I discovered that. And
I
found
like that. That's nice.
I like that one.
And these ladies.
I have no clue who they are. I just found
Let's see if
them.
I can get it.
I found them. I'm going through some stuff recently, and I thought they would be very cool. I had a different piece hanging there that was about the same size. It was of a Sandman. Melissa picked him up from me not too long, or a couple of weeks ago. And so now he's living with Melissa in Arkansas, and I hung these two ladies up here because I think they just look like they're fun, and I thought they'd fit in very good with my decor. So they have a home. Oh, we forgot to light the fairy lamps in here. I have 4 more in here, Tammy.
Pause. Wait, let me go ahead.
See, there he is.
I didn't have my light on a while ago.
Mm-hmm. And I actually bought this up in Virginia City.
I like that one.
And I did pay up for it, but I had to have it. And I was paying up for it for my collection, not for resale. So it's a cool piece.
You do have a collection of fairy lamps.
I have a little one. And then I have a couple of these little bisque fairy lamps. And this one I bought from another reseller, and it is the Limoges, the Bernardade, I believe. Yeah, see, it's marked on the bottom. So this one is a Limoges. And that's part of my personal collection. This one I bought in France. And Mont Saint Michel, and when you look at it, when you can see the lights on it, you can see all the different. This is the actual island, which it's an island during or a peninsula during the daytime, and at night when the high tide comes in, it turns into an island at night. And here it is again here. So this is from Mont Saint Michel, France, and this is just a cute little cranberry tiara glass fairy lamp. And then I have my little witches collection in there.
Let me get close up with those because I didn't get that rose. But oh yeah, you got. Let's zoom out a little bit. Collection of witches.
My little collection of witches over there, and then nuns with the witches. See, so they're keeping them in order. And these are my, what do you call these? Anatomically correct frogs. Do I dare show you? See, there's your frogs. You see the frogs? Here's your female.
Oh my god.
And there's the male.
Only Margo, y'all.
I think Brad actually found these, or we had one and he found the other, or we've had one. Anyway, so those stay in my little private collection.
You got some vertebrae in here.
This is, I don't remember, this was one my daughter got me and gave me. And so this looks like it's the, I don't remember what she said that was, but that looks like the top of like your spine maybe going down. It almost looks like a pelvis, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking, but I don't know. I don't know my
remember.
bones.
Yeah, I don't remember now. And then just other miscellaneous skulls.
She loves her
Artifacts.
skulls.
Little things down there. That's my grandparents, like my dad's mom and dad in that little chair.
Oh, cute. And then other little knickknacks.
Some of those things I've had for years, and some I've added to.
And then here's some more fairy lamps. Y'all can guess all the names in the comments below.
This was the one I was telling you about, the first one that I found. At that little thrift store that we passed
And
in
it was
Carson City.
sold
And
separately.
I found the top all by itself, and I knew exactly what it was, and so I hunted around, and in a completely different section of the store,
And found that
and
one.
I found the base. And then my cupids, those belong to my dad, and so those came from his house, and I've actually seen another replica of the statuary when we were in Romania somewhere. We went somewhere, remember there was a replica of the statue?
Yeah.
And I think it was either in Germany or Romania. I don't remember now. This faux fire going there, and it makes it feel cozy. And I found her in a thrift store. And she had been there for quite a while, and I think they were asking like $40 for her or something. And I finally went in one day, and she was still there. And I said, "What's the best price you'd give me on her?" And they finally agreed to $25, so I brought her home. And this is paper mache.
Oh, wow.
Paper mache bunny. I found somewhere. I can't tell you where I found him, but I loved him.
I love her chairs.
And that one I found on Craigslist. And then the two behind Tammy, she'll show you those. Those actually came with the house from.
These actually came where? From where? From
From
with the
they came
house.
They were with this house. They were in this house when I bought this house.
Nice wood carving on.
Yeah, and I think he told me these did come from Virginia City. When he picked them up, he did pick those up in Virginia City, but he did recover them himself.
More light required. Well, give me more light, camera. It's dark in here, so she don't have an overhead light.
No, and I keep it dim. I know Brad kind of rags on me about it. And
It makes
was
it
one of
cozy.
that's one of my art pieces I did. I was watching Dee one day, and she took a plain white plate, or I don't know if it was a milk glass plate, and did a transfer, an IOD transfer on it. And then I found this little plate, and I had some IOD transfers, so I did.
It's cute. It turned out very cute.
Really happy.
And she
with
has
that.
some more collections
I
underneath
have
this
all kinds
table.
of- most of these I think are trinket boxes, some of them. Well, those two are those frogs, the turtle and the frogs. And then I've just
And they're all critters.
Look at my hippo, my crystal hippo. These are Yadro. And they're for sale, by the way. This Yadro piece and this
And the
Yadro
Yadro.
piece. If anybody collects Yadro, definitely get in touch with me because these two can be sold and they're darling with the kitties on them.
Ooh, I like that beetle.
I love the beetle too. He's a real beetle too.
Oh, is he?
Uh-huh. I'd forgotten I had him in that case over there for a while.
It's
I
a
remember
real
where
beetle.
I found him.
And this
I
looks like a
found him.
Viking piece.
That's Viking, yes. And that's the reason I have another one like that, only it's just the amber. It's not the orange with the amberina in it or with the cadmium in it. My mother had one identical to that growing up, and so I wanted that when I found it.
And of course, another fairy lamp sitting here.
Stars and bars in the amber, but it's not for sale. If I had two, it would be, but I only have one, so it's in my collection. Well, let's see.
Look, she's got the famous presidents hanging in here.
Brad found those at a yard sale, I think, and
honey hole.
at the honey hole you did.
Yeah.
And it's not something that really I would have just hung on my walls, but I think they're such nice pieces. The frames are beautiful, and the way that they're done is just very, very nice. And I thought, yeah, let's put those up. Those are worthy of my walls.
She
And
got
I
the
have-
Wicked Witch and
Dorothy. We don't have Toto. Toto is out there, but we've got to get Brad's son to send Toto to us.
all right. I'm gonna start at the bottom of this little cabinet.
Okay, so down there, you see the bulldog.
Yeah, I like him.
He is be sure he's the right one. Oh, yes, he is. He was my grandparents, and they asked me one time when they were still alive something in their house that I'd really like to have, and I always remembered the bulldog Nutcracker. And so my dad went to visit them one time, and they sent him home with my father for me, so I have him now.
I like the cat back here too.
And that's one of the Egyptian, what do they
Cat.
call it? There's a term for that, though, that they bring it back. I can't, revival, like the Egyptian revival. That's a piece of black Mexican pottery back
Oh, is that what it is? It looks silver.
Here.
And here it looks silver. Oh,
It's just miscellaneous stuff.
and you
in
got one of your
here.
wands in here.
Oh, and this guy, I bought him in Germany too. These guys are all over Germany. You see him back there. Look at this little troll guy.
Oh, look at
With
him.
his dog, and they're pricey pieces too. They're not cheap. So these look like they're Lalique, but I don't know if they are. Brad stuck them in there, and a crystal pineapple, and of course I have a selenite wand in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got a wand too.
And I think these pieces are all just pieces that I have picked up in various places that I liked, except for the goblet, the cut to clear goblet, because it's that garnet color was my grandmother's, and so I keep that.
Nice elephant. Is it a cast iron elephant?
Oh,
And I like the deer back there.
here. Well, the deer I actually got from Pamela Blanchard is a Hager piece. This is just a nice sage bundle. Yeah, he's cast iron. He's a bank.
Oh yeah, I like him. That's cool. I like the elephant.
Yeah, I like him. Look at all my sages all over.
And that
Oh yeah, that's got the. And I'll bet
Okay,
if we
so-
took a black light to that, that would light up. Let me look.
there's a ooh, can see it a lot better. That should be in your glowy cabinet.
Yeah, I like him. The kitty, I don't remember where I got him, but he's just very pretty and very nice, and I love the all white on him, so I keep him. And this funny little owl, I think I bought him with the intention of giving him to my mother and never did, because she likes owls. He's not
Your
hard.
mother's gonna watch this and gonna be like, "Where's my owl?"
She doesn't watch this.
I'm gonna message her. Watch my channel.
And I think this is it Lefton? No, this is a Lennox.
Lennox.
And it's in such good shape. I think I had two of them, and I did sell one. I have pixies.
Love
I
this
have
cabinet.
Oh, I have a hookah smoking caterpillar. Oh, he's smoking a hookah. Little foodogs. I like these little horses. I don't know. This is...
Is this alligator's mouth? Oh, it does. That's cool.
Yeah, this has got a broken piece, or is it? No, it's not. It's another tiny, look.
Oh,
He was sitting
It
here
don't
with
belong
the
there.
horses. I know, I thought I had a broken piece on it.
I like your alligator back here.
Oh, he's an ashtray.
Uh-huh,
Where
I
did
see that
I
now.
buy him? I bought him at some antique mall somewhere on one of our trips. And I paid up for him, but that's because I knew he was going into my own collection. So
Look at all the sexy pixies. I love those.
Brad brought
That's
those
fun.
home.
He found most of them all in
Yeah.
one swoop. Somebody
does
getting rid of
that.
their collection.
He does that.
And now you have more birds somewhere, but you have these.
I have, yeah, I've got more birds in
Over
the other
there.
room, but I have these two. The green one actually came from that glass blower that Brad and I visited in, I think it was Wertheim, Germany, and Brad got to do the glass blowing
Oh,
on the
that's
ship
right.
and everything. So this was actually blown from a Jägermeister bottle, from
Oh.
Jägermeister glass. That's where he does his green, is from the Jägermeister.
Cool. And your little fox family, raccoon
Raccoons,
family, and the kitty cats.
I just
They all
like
get
them.
along sitting here.
Look at this one and his demeanor. See, he's different from them, but and he's all puffed up. Maybe he's the Tom. Those are all his women, or maybe that's her, and those are all her children. This is a Goebel piece. Brad almost got in a fight with a lady over this one, pulling it off the cart one day, to the point where a couple weeks later I was in there and went to grab something off a cart, and this woman is an Amazon woman, and she reached right over me and practically snatched it out of my hand. She said, "That's what you get for your boyfriend taking that one from me the other day." And I was like,
I know you didn't.
She said, "This is payback," and I was just like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Do you remember that, honey?
Yeah.
But she knew that was your boyfriend. That was a strange thing. Y'all go there
And
way
I
too
was
much,
not,
and so
yeah.
she.
And I was not even with him that day that he brought that home. I didn't know the whole story. Little Joseph's mice.
Love the mice.
I know, no cuties. Oh, I think I still got his tag.
And we got more fairy lamps. Look, this is all the green ones.
All my green fairy lamps. So I have the green Westmoreland, and then of course the Fenton one, another like an antique mall somewhere.
I'm wondering why she hasn't done this yet herself. Done a video and explained all this to y'all.
I don't know, because I'm not good about doing daily vlogs like my friend Tam Tam. And then the green Tiara glass one, we actually picked an abandoned house and found that. I found part of it one day. Brad went back to this abandoned house without me another day and brought back the other part he had located.
Wow.
So that came out of an abandoned house. And then my green stars and bars. And I bought that in Grants, New Mexico. But it might be
I like
right
that
now,
mid-century
yeah.
clock.
That was my grandmother's also. That came out of my grandma's house. So for the piano, which also came with the house, I don't play, and neither does Brad, but the people that had the house that I bought the house from left the piano and the two chairs, which was fine with me. I enjoyed that. So this is one of Brad's finds, obviously vintage.
Yes, I love him.
But it needs to be rewired because when we plug it in, it gets hot immediately. And it's a ceramic too. It's not even, it's not the plastic. I think somebody mounted it
onto
on
that
this
wood.
Yeah. But it looks really neat when you light it up, but I'm not going to leave it lit up for long again because it just gets really
Real hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that either.
And then of course I got my nuns. These are that kind of faux yadro. They're not yadro, but
they're
like
cool,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they were affordable, and they're a good replica of a yadro. The colors are a little bit different, but I like the nuns. I may sell them at some point. But until I get the right buyer or somebody who writes me and says, "Margo, I really fell in love with those nuns. What would you like for them?" Then, maybe we could negotiate it.
A rabbit nun.
This is, were these Goebel? No, these are handmade, hand painted. Oh, they're bunnykins. And this is the Sister Mary Barbara bunnykin. So these are Royal Dalton. And this is a beautiful fairy lamp that Brad loves to brag about because we got that one is also a Fenton. It's the Fenton Lily of the Valley. Oh, yeah. And he got that at the Honey Hole. It came out on a fresh carton. He was able to snatch it from a couple of people really fast for like a whole $1.50.
Yeah.
He's super proud about that.
That's the second time he reached over someone.
Yeah,
That is bright.
Isn't that beautiful?
And with my big light on, it still glows big.
Beautiful. That one does not glow. And I did marry those two pieces. So the milk glass base on that fairy lamp doesn't go with it, but this is a signed fountain, and they match just fine, so they stay that way. This is a piece of Cibus porcelain. If you're not familiar with Cibus, look it up, because Cibus pieces can go for quite a lot. You can see the nice detail on them, on it. And then I have a couple of the cats. I have the black one, but Brad found that one, and it's still got its wine in it. So I don't know if we dare ever want to open that or drink it.
Cool.
The Madonna was my dad's. I think he actually had it in a frame one time on his wall, and then did something else. So, but I managed to get it some nice porcelain piece, and so I put her on one of those little easels.
More fairy lamps.
More fairy lamps. And Joseph's lion. Have you ever seen the Joseph's lion?
Joseph? No.
That's
I didn't know Joseph
see, it's
did
got a
animals.
sticker.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there it is.
Well, they do mice, so now they do lions. They do all kinds of stuff actually. And then the hobnail amberina, and then just the hobnail amber. And I think this is Cibus too.
This is a nice thick
That's
base.
stupid. No, baccarat. Excuse me. And I almost got in a fight with somebody over that one. On the
Look at Margo fighting.
No, it was fighting with a friend. It was a 600. It was during the 690-mile garage. So I snatched that for $1.
I love her little black swans. Here's another fairy lamp.
Those are, I think they're Shannon.
two.
The Iris crystal.
Two on
I think
each
those are
end.
Shannon on those fairy lamps. Another fountain, another bunnykin. Where is it? A glowy lamp.
Oh.
And that has some damage in it too, but it's turned around in the back. And then my black swans. I don't remember what those are. I don't know if they are marked, but I don't know what that is. But
I like
love
them. Yeah, they're very sleek.
Door swings open.
in the back.
They're right there, Grandma.
And now to her big cabinet here. Woo, this is going to take a while. You don't have to explain everything.
Yeah. So you see
There's a lot in here.
a lot of the glowy glasses all in there. Some of it
So,
isn't even glowing as nicely as it should right now.
yeah, that looks nice. I love it all glowy.
Swap meet stuff like
And then the purple over here, all of this purple is Alexandrite glass.
TV.
And this one is Alexandrite glass there too.
stuff that they can actually use.
So I've got all of that. And that the vase in the back, that was another very early find for me that I did actually find at that Goodwill in Carson City that I pointed out to you today. I found that in there and probably for not more than a couple bucks.
See her lady?
Yes, I love my draped lady. She's a flower frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her. I love her. And I did pay up for her too, but I did will and deal a little bit with her to get a couple other things to make it worth my while.
I'm trying not to put my flash in there. I mean, my light in there. It gives it a glare. But very nice.
Too much on there.
Sugar creamer tray.
Pay too much for something, because her channel doesn't warrant, the high.
Oh, compote bow.
Like a piece like that. Yeah, a piece of that.
Like that.
Now,
I like
look, I've got a Fenton tumble up down here.
this. I forgot this. That was really pretty. The perfume bottle.
Oh,
That looked
yeah,
like a Christmas
yeah.
tree.
And did you see my Tasmanian?
Yeah.
Also my Swarovski Tasmanian devil. I found him at a little funny store too, and I think I only paid a couple bucks for him. And then they realized what he was, and they were like, "We should have really marked that higher."
Oh, that's heavy. I like that.
That is, I don't know, some kind of like a.
Why worry about it?
There's a name for him. He's like a.
I'll buy them for $8.
Not a greyhound, but something in that area, in that same line of dog, and I thought he was really neat. I don't remember who I got him from. This is Murano. This kitty here is Murano. That one I don't know. I'd have to pull it up. I've got another one of those, like almost like that Blue Mountain type pottery deer, but in the brown.
I've never tried to solve.
This is a little thing of our wedding chapel. We had those. We were selling of our wedding chapel in
Oh,
the
okay.
old days.
Really?
And I'm most of the ones that the family got. The steeple has been broke off them, and that one is still intact and in good shape. So I'm happy to have.
What is this with the colors?
Those are my dogs.
Oh, okay.
This is my crypt shelf. So this is my dad.
Oh.
This is my dad right here. And then this is a piece of my sister. This is a piece of an old boyfriend. And the rest is animals. So I have Antonio and Athena over there in the big ones. They were my black German Shepherd. And then I had an English Pointer Lab mix. That was Athena. Then this was my Old English Sheepdog Roger. And this one, he's the oldest one. And then Nelson was my kitty that I had for about 16 years. And then Trixie we only had for about a year. She got hit by a car. Look at this piece of Blue Mountain though. This came, we
nice.
picked this up in Canada. It's a pipe holder.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
nice.
that's Blue Mountain. It's marked. It doesn't say Blue Mountain. It says something else Canada, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, I didn't realize that was your memorial.
Yeah, that's my memorial shelf. That's okay. Now you know.
Yeah.
This is a piece of Sibis porcelain back here too, the Madonna with the bird. That was my dad's, so I inherited that from him. That's Belique back there in that shell. And I think this is Sibis too. These orchids I think are Sibis.
I like that little tray over there too.
The tray that's on the bottom, I don't remember what that is. Someday I'll tell you about. I'm not going to.
I like that.
Well, someday I'll tell you about this. I'm not going to talk about this one on my channel, but I'll tell you about it when we're not on my channel. Yeah, Brad and I scored a fent. They came out of the back with a whole bunch of fenton one day at our honey hole, and that was.
Is that a tumbler
It's
cup
a
in there?
Yes.
Okay.
See, so this is a fenton tumble up.
Yeah, I love that. I've never seen it like that.
This big one down here, this vase. Oh, look at, I had forgot about, I wondered where this was. Check this out.
Well, she's got so much, she don't know where it
I
is.
forget. Here, I'll bring her up. Anybody has any information about this piece? I think the two old guys at one time had mentioned that something that they thought it was, but I don't remember now what it was. But she's a gorgeous kind of a turquoise blue.
We'll be here 2 days going through all of her stuff.
I need to clean this. You can see how dusty these shelves are.
I had this little froggy, a doggy on a shoe.
Did you? I think
And
that's
what?
a Shawnee, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Shawnee. Okay. That was this shelf.
What'd you see?
It's going to be hard to see things.
All of my-
They brought it back.
And a lot of this got packed up, so.
Bruges.
She's got some tall vases here and
My
some
black ones are
sifters
back there.
there. That black
Right there.
cat, love that one.
That.
Genie bottle back
They
there.
have panels, you know. Yeah,
And this is kind of a neat piece, and I haven't been able, I don't think it's marked either, but look, see, it's got a winter scene. Then you can turn it,
Aw,
and you get your spring.
there you go. That's cool.
And this piece,
Salvation Army.
check this one out.
Oh, this one has mouse
I
mice on
found
it.
this at an estate sale. It was a makeup pile, the more the merrier kind of thing. And I am just in love with that.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's got like your little wheat patterns and the mice coming up.
I can't see these.
Cobblestone Street and other.
Flash your light. See as your light
I
work.
was gonna see if I could get us a little more light. See, this is a, oh, you know what?
Yeah, you see it a little better. Yeah, you see it more. So here's all of her swung vases and her sifters.
Not all the swing bases. I've got.
Some of them are
Five in my
Brad's
house.
house.
Oh, over at the house.
Yeah.
I think this looks really nice like that.
I
Blue,
did that. I
green.
said, Brad, how do you think it looks? He says, it looks so asymmetrical, you know. Because I stand back, I look, I move something, I switch things out.
And then I love this. Oh, you even got some horses back there.
Horses back there.
But the deer and the sleigh brass and brass, love that. That's pretty. She got a tree in the sleigh. Where's your Santa?
Right there with the stuff in it. There's Santa. Oh,
Yeah, for
Wait,
the
did you
sleigh.
see? And this one too. Here's a Santa. Look. And this
Oh
is
yeah, I didn't
Santa
even
right
see him.
here.
No, I didn't even see
Yeah,
him.
he comes out of there, so he can just
Oh, stand
stand
right
right
beside it.
next to it. He's got a sleigh. I could put a little tree in there too. I should put a little bottle brush in there.
Uh-huh. And she just put this foliage in here, so it's gonna smell
Like
the pine, cedar. It looks really good like that in there.
Don't bother with the hotel.
And then she got a little Black Panther, some polar bears.
Look at the brass dragon.
Oh, I remember this one. You got that from me.
What's that?
Didn't you get
Yes, I got that from you. I told you I had to keep that out. because I got that
Oh,
from
yes.
you.
Back December.
What are all these scissors here?
Hemostats and stuff. It's all like medical. And look at the container it's in. It looks like a double head.
Oh, it does. This is brass.
Yeah, Brad, tell her about this brass dragon. What is this, a steamer?
He's like, he's a humidifier.
Oh, a
So
humidifier.
you put them on top of your stove. You know, you fill them with water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the tail comes off.
Oh, cool. A
Yeah,
humidifier.
and steam comes out his nostrils.
And Margo painted this back in the 80s.
Probably right around 1980 I painted her, and I've had her all these years. She has managed to survive all of
Yes,
my
she has.
moves, my marriages, my moves, my relationships, my children.
All right. This is something you usually see sitting behind her when she's in her cells. But I love these candles, how they look with the bobeshis. Love that. Oh, hi. Sorry, miss. Look at her.
I bought her in Fairborn, Ohio with my daughter. The first trip I made to Ohio, and my daughter took me to her Curiosities shop is where I
That's
picked
so
her up at. Seems like her skirt.
It looks
is
like a
super
Beetlejuice
funny.
piece.
I
Yeah.
love her. I just love her.
Her nuns. She has more nuns here. All this is for sale. If you see anything in this bunch right here, it's all for sale. But I'm not going to show you her sale things right now. I want to show you her curiosity
My
things.
collections, my personal collection.
Yeah, this is all personal.
I can't even get to that shelf anymore. I remember when I first put that up there.
Yeah, so I'm zooming in. But she has it very eclectic and all kinds of fun stuff. She has one Holt Howard
One Holt Howard
piece right
that
there.
I know of. There could be some more. I think that's
You know,
the one I
these
have.
butterflies, those are very expensive to buy like that. Very
And
expensive.
I have more too that are in. They're actually under your bed in some cases under your bed.
They're going to come in here. They're going to get us.
There's Charlie.
She got Charlie from me, too.
Yeah, I used to have Charlie sitting up here next to my nun, but I think he's the one that knocked her down that night that broke her finger. So I'm
Oh,
sure it
she
was
broke her
Charlie.
fingers?
Yeah.
Charlie, you're so
Just one
mean.
finger. I know. I told him. I said, I gotta separate you now. You can't sit up there. You gotta sit over here.
Oh.
I love her little dolls.
Renee sent me that doll, that witch.
That witch.
This is the day I found all those pictures.
Okay, here we have some cranberry, what is it?
Cranberry glass.
Cranberry glass, and what are these called? The
Oh, the hobnail.
hobnail. And these two pieces in the back right there, the tall apothecary types jars were her grandmother's. And David just told us what the picture was. What was it?
Fostoria.
Fostoria?
And it's got Ambrina on it. Which
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't realize.
She didn't know it had Amberina.
I forgot
Well, it's
about
way
all
up
that
there.
stuff up there.
And then these pieces, these are in her kitchen.
I know polar bear with the fish. I bought him at an antique store too before I ever started doing any of this. I just loved him.
He's cute. I like the fish in his mouth. She got a horse up there.
Yeah, my dad gave me that. Some quail. There's some Native American pottery up there. Look at my Staffordshire dogs. I think it's Staffordshire, right?
I love these pictures too. So she got two.
And the one on the right, I have tried to sell in my sales a couple of times, and nobody has
That's
shown any
pretty.
interest in that one. The other one my dad gave me, so I don't want to sell it. But the one on the right, I found in probably a thrift store. I don't know.
Her Cheshire
Staffordshire dogs.
doggies. And look at that little.
And I found them in Flagstaff at a Goodwill in Flagstaff, Arizona. And the McCoy, that's a McCoy cookie jar.
The little doggy with his tail up in the air. She got lots of pretties. Oh, let me show you the sink.
The soft
Oh my!
Just.
You
Oh,
gave me
just the only
this,
reason I
or
told
actually
you
sent
that,
it to me. Do you
Oh,
remember
the
this?
little peep hole.
The little nudie lady.
Yeah.
I've always kept her.
And see what else you can do with these.
There was
What?
a certain time.
That was for a hat pin
holders.
holder. Yeah.
That's a hat pin
Or even
holder.
shakers. Put your little Santa stuff in there that's on a stick.
A couple of weeks, I think.
Look at his little smile. Smiles at
love
her
him.
every morning when she comes
There's
in.
another guy I talked to.
He's
Fixes her
staying up year
coffee.
round too. I'm not just bringing him out for a Halloween. He gets to sit out. I like
I
him.
don't know if it came out as
Look, there's somebody out there.
It's
Look.
us.
Oh.
Look, it's us.
It's us. Don't be afraid. It's just us.
They want a Christmas carol. They probably want us to open the door so they can sing to us or something.
Not today, ladies.
Do you remember?
And here's some more little bobeshis on these metal caster candles.
And this piece of fur that you see hanging there is a horsetail.
Ooh.
And my brooms.
Oh yeah, let me show the brooms real quick.
My brooms and my carnival barker elephant thing.
I love this little pile right here that she has all these brooms together. It looks so cool. She should be hanging them at her door at Halloween
I love
for
my
everybody to
brooms.
go take a ride that comes and visits. Oh, look at her little doll down here.
That dog came from Pamela Blanchard.
Really? She's sitting in the little carriage case with her fox minx.
She's got fur all over her. Look. I love these. Look at that. They've got faces,
Oh my
Tammy.
God.
Look at this one. Look at all the faces on this one. Oh,
That's
this
his
is their
butt.
feet.
That's a butt.
Look at, here's they are.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people used to
Wear these around their
I
necks with their little
know.
leggies hanging down. That's, I don't know, that's just a little bit creepy. Let me carry my pets around.
Look at the way they would do that.
Wow.
I know. Sweet little babies. I would not do that to you if you were alive, but now you're not here, so you might as well let me love you. Look at their little feet.
That's just weird that, oh no, yeah.
You don't like those? I love them.
It's sweet, but not.
I know. Like I said, these days I would never do something like this.
Right.
But you know what? So what happens if somebody like me doesn't love these and bring them home?
Right.
They end up in some landfill or something
Right.
somewhere where they're not loved and appreciated.
And they are appreciated
They're
here.
very much
Every one of these little weird little pieces are very appreciated here.
I love them all.
All right, I'm going to try to turn off my light. So here, I had to turn off my light so it wouldn't glare back at us. But I'm going to show you a little bit of her Curiosity cabinet. She got all kinds of fun little trinkets in here. There's another fairy lamp back there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to open this so I can get
That
a
one,
little
I
bit of the
don't
glare off.
remember. It was a Home Interiors or something, I think. I don't remember. Some people try to say that's the Fenton one. And I'm like, no, that one's not the Fenton one. There was a similar Fenton one, but that's not the same.
Yeah, lots of very interesting things. You got one little fairy guy over here all by himself.
Do I?
Who is not with the others. He hangs off of a
Oh,
pot.
that's right. One of those little pigs. I think I put him in there so he wouldn't get lost. I should put him in there with the others. And he might be one of the plastic ones. I don't think
He might be plastic.
I think he might be the plastic one.
He's so fun. And he's got glasses.
Oh, those are my embalming fluid bottles. Now I know where I put them.
Which ones?
Right down here on the bottom shelf. See the two clear ones?
Oh.
Those are both embalming fluid bottles.
Ew. She was looking for those, and I was like, I don't know what they're supposed to look like.
Is it
But they're
on
usually
there
tall like that.
somewhere? Oh, these guys too. These are really fun. See them?
Turtles making out.
But look, see, they're not making out, Tammy. Look, it's an ashtray.
Oh, okay. What is this?
What? Oh, yeah. You know what that is.
It's a duck quacker mouth thing that you for Halloween.
It came from a morgue, too.
Oh my! Why does a morgue need that?
Well, for autopsy stuff, if they got to go up and look inside her, they got to open it up. Did they only use these for, vajayjays, or did they use these speculums to open up other things like throats or anything, maybe? I don't know.
Well,
know.
she has it all, y'all.
Nate would like that. See, he likes all that stuff, like medical equipment and stuff. And he's a smoker.
I've got to recover, but
Who
The little ashtray guy there.
Oh
He's a
yes,
smoker,
yes.
Yeah.
I love his glasses on him too.
One of these days I've got to go through this and thin it out.
She keeps talking about it, so if y'all see anything in here,
Oh, do you want to see my gypsy hand? Have you seen my gypsy hand?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, you're gonna have
You
one.
pull out the gypsy hand, wow.
Yeah, I'll get you my gypsy hand, but we got to get to that box down
Oh, it's
there.
in here. Okay. I like the chain link purse you have here too. All right, let me move so you can get
Let
to
me
it.
grab it out. And just time you've been sitting there, you had little animals next to you there too. Here, remember these? And this I found one day too. I think he's very cool. He's an after. He's an otter.
Oh, I love knotters.
Look at him.
That's cute.
Okay, let's see.
I haven't found a knotter yet.
Let's see. I'm going to put him somewhere he's not going to get knocked around. Don't want to knock you. I think Linda Punky found this and sent this to me. I think she sent me both of these.
Oh, it's so heavy.
It's like that Kevlar, I think they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know for sure she sent me this. She probably sent me both of them. I don't know what's in here, if anything. Tarot, maybe? No. Oh, no. This is I actually bought this from Gina, I think, last year. Dead Fairy.
She likes bones, y'all.
This haunted doll, where did she come from? This is the one Martha sent me that she believed was haunted. So I put them down. Oh, she was in with, I think, the thing. This is the one that Miss Pamela had gotten a mystery box from Tina, A Vision in Vintage. And when Miss Pamela was opening it and took out this doll, the light in her above her. Do you remember that when that happened?
Yes, I remember.
It's like the
something
bulb,
about that.
yeah, blew out. And so she auctioned off that box, and I wanted it just because of the mystery doll, but she added some things into it, one of which was hers, and that's how I acquired her too. Brad's little Hummel figurines that don't mean a thing to me, but I just keep them in here because Brad, for some reason, likes Hummels. These are my little Alcatraz salt and pepper shakers. I love them. You'll never see these anywhere. And here it is. My gypsy hand.
It's got a hook on the back so you can hang it.
I didn't even realize that until now. Okay, come on, open up. Why aren't you open? I never lock her. Oh, there she is. Look.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That's not creepy at all. Is this real?
If you want it to be.
I
See, read the little thing on there.
don't have my...
You don't have your glasses on? Okay,
Can
so
you
it
read
says, yes. The mummified hand of Madame Matilda, medium and fortune teller, removed by grave robbers, possessed by many, believed to bestow its owner with second sight.
Is that a bracelet that she was wearing?
they do make everything for
So where'd you get this from? Are you the one that robbed the grave? I wouldn't put it past you, you know.
I got this from a guy down in Carson City at our little antique mall. His name is George. And here's her bracelet. Looks like a horn or something.
Yeah. Or someone's long toenail that curved around.
Now that's nasty. Nasty long toenails. Yeah, look. Look at her little hand.
So you don't even have her open and display.
I should, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I've got to go through here and clean this out and reorganize it. So I need to sell some of this
All right, so
stuff.
what do y'all want? What do y'all want?
Yeah,
Here we
I need
go.
to sell some stuff.
We're
I can
taking,
sell that hand.
we're starting at 10, 10, 10, 10. Anybody got 10? How about 12? 12, 12, 12. Yeah, now we're up to 13. And we got a 13? Anybody 13? How
See,
about...
I would sell her. I have to go through here and really decide what I would sell because I know.
Put all
she
your
should
sell
be
items on the
opened
same
up.
shelf.
Mm-hmm. Put Madame Matilda back in there because she is not for sale.
Okay, we have to show off her bats. You know, she always talks about bats. Got one hanging off the side here.
That one had been hanging off the side there for about 6 months before Brad even noticed him.
Really? Oh, an alligator hand. Bats and cats. And some blue mountain pottery. Love this one. Ooh, I just skipped over that one over there. That's in a glass.
Oh, the one that's hanging in the glass thing here. I got him in Fairborn, Ohio, too, at the Secret Chamber, the same place where I got my alligator lady doll.
I know she's shown this on her channel because I made her show it once because so I could show my son because he loves bats too. Is that a real bat in there? It is, isn't it?
That one came from, oh, that one, same place. Brad picked that one up for me when we were through there. But look at what I found one day at a little, nobody was paying attention, thrift store. A little glass bat in a bottle.
Yeah.
I think it was like 50 cents, and I got it up to the register, and the guy's like, oh my God, if I'd seen that, I'd have snagged it. And I'm like, well, too late now. It's coming home with me.
Too late.
It's my bat now.
That's Margo and her two sisters.
And can you tell which one's me?
I think it's I know you're the youngest, right?
No, I'm the middle.
Oh, that one, the blonde?
The one on the left is my sister, Jody.
This one?
Yeah, she passed away at 45. That's my sister, Jackie, and she passed away about 3 years ago. She was 65 when she passed away. That one's me.
Look at those bangs, man.
Yeah, that was the days they put a bowl on our head.
And you're in matching dresses. And then she has some more little oddities in here. Which will probably be a little harder to see.
Lamp too. I forgot I had that one. Milk Boss Hobnail.
And this is where her bluebirds are. In here too.
Yeah, I have all bluebirds. I have one red bird. I have one yellow bird. I have one green bird. The rest of them are blue. I'd love to find a black one. I wonder if Leo Ward or Ron Ray did black ones. See over there, that's all my little metal bugs and stuff, and that's where we pull our crystals. When somebody wins a crystal, we pull that little bowl over and go through it.
Her crystal bow that's on the wheel. You want to win a crystal bow? I mean, a crystal something. You gotta come to the show.
I got a lucky cricket here.
These are all
these are all
metal.
like cast iron metal. All of those guys, but I have other crystals here too. The turtle, the fly, a big fly, a butterfly, another turtle, frog, lizard.
And she got one mushroom here that doesn't fit in all this category.
It's a Viking mushroom. It's very dusty. Ooh, I almost dropped
Girl.
it. God, I know. Yeah, that's a nice Viking mushroom. And then I have a Bill Murray prayer candle. Never been lit.
That's hilarious.
I found him at the honey hole one day. I'm very proud of him. I like him. And I think this is vintage, isn't it? Look at this bottle brush tree. Look at the base and everything on that. Would that be a vintage one?
I've never seen one before. I like it.
I do too. I snatched it up.
So,
And my turtle's shell on the door.
that's a turtle shell. All right.
Okay.
This is
That's it.
Margo's a few things. I showed her living room and her YouTube room with all of her little special things. Really cool. Thanks for showing us.
Thanks for wanting to see it. Oh, I have another bluebird sitting over there all by himself too.
She is happy with bluebirds.
I got your bluebirds.
Okay. Tell us when your sale is.
My regular sales are every Friday, 4:20 Pacific, 6:20 Central, 7:20 East Coast.
There you go.
Okay.